Hey guys, welcome to the Blue Blood Hour. Today we are talking about mental health in sports. You guys want to do like a quick introduction of ourselves just to refresh everyone. So I'm Marilyn.
I'm Kalia.
I'm Princess.
I'm Marlene.
I'm Kaylee.
Oh, mental health. I know that 2020 had a huge effect on pretty much everybody's mental health. Staying in, like, especially if you're a people person, like, you felt, personally for me, I felt like confined. I was like in this box. But how about y'all? Like, how was y'all's mental health and whatnot?
For me personally, I am an introvert at heart, so I am a homebody. I like to be home, but I think too much of something can become a bad thing. So I have been missing, interacting with people. I have a job, but I think that's different than like you willingly just going out with your friends and stuff. You kind of just working. So that's kind of been the struggle, not really getting to hang out and interact with my friends and stuff like I used to.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'll call my friends or we'll have like little Zoom parties, but it's not the same.
Really.
The only human interaction that I get nowadays is going to dance rehearsals. And even that, you can't, there's so much like restrictions. So you can't fully like enjoy your time with them and just like have fun.
Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like now I'm going to the store and like having to interact with people and like ask somebody, like I get so nervous because sometimes you haven't like talked to somebody in person in such a long time.
You feel like everybody's staring at you, Hoti. They don't even know who you are. They don't care who you are. They're just trying to get their bread and milk and go. And it's just so crazy, like how in a flip in a blink of an eye, that everything just changed and like now this is our normal, quote unquote. And it's like it's just crazy, but it's helpful to know that like you're not alone and that you're not the only one going through it, and that you can look towards other people to get help. Not everything you have to be like strong man and whatnot, or strong woman, I guess. And like and just try to deal with it on your own. Like I think we should all encourage other people to seek help, go to a counselor, a trusted adult, or not even to the adult, like a trusted friend, an older friend that would be helpful, like a person in college or something, or an older sibling, because like they've probably been through it and know. So it would just be helpful. Or if you're tight with your parents, go to your parents and whatnot. But definitely, like that would be my mental health tip, I guess. Go to somebody. Don't keep it in.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think it's safe to say kind of everybody's mental health has kind of been affected by this pandemic, but I just love the emphasis on not only recognizing mental illnesses and mental health by itself, but also coming up with solutions like you just brought up. I know for me, just working out now, that kind of helps me. So also finding an outlet so you can confide in somebody, but finding an outlet for yourself, just get your emotions out, do whatever you need to just to have that time to yourself is also very important.
Definitely. And that also translates to physical health, because when you ignore it or you brush past it, your body's gonna tell you like, no, you need to, like, your head gonna hurt, your stomach's gonna hurt, something physically is going to hurt, that will let you know something is wrong with you right now, and you need to pay attention to that. And I know that Kalia, Kaylee, Marlene, you guys do some type of sport. Marlene, do you do a sport? Okay, we're in the same boat. Me and sports, we're not the best of friends. But it's just like, how did like that help or play with your mental health, like when it came to like sports and stuff? Because today's about mental health, physical health. I need to incorporate that.
Oh, you can go first, Kaylee. I know I was just talking.
Are you saying like how did sports help? Like our health?
It could help, or like how did it play a part and whatnot? Just if anything, really.
Well, I know for a lot of people, like sports is like their outlet. Like if you got a lot of stress in school and stuff, especially when we were in school, it was obviously so much easier because like if you had a bad day at school, you would go straight to practice or like go on the bus to a game. and then you'd be able to like get your feelings out. But like now it's like seasons kept getting pushed back, and like you can only do like outside school stuff because like our school didn't really have sports, except for like some people did. So like being able to go out and play sports definitely helped. Like without having like sports to go out and like especially just get out of my room, because if you just stay in your room for like the whole day every day, it gets to you. But it's like it's not the same as just being in your room all day because you have nothing to do. Like during the regular years before pre-corona, it's like even if I wanted to go out, like I can't. So being able to play sports is definitely helpful. And if you don't really have a sport to play, try something like running, because even that can help.
Yes, to what Kaylee said as well, track for me was kind of just during school, just our whole team dynamic, and also working out itself. It really helped, kind of balance out, the stress from school. It has been hard since the pandemic. I didn't do indoor season because my schedule, with colleges, work, school, like that was just a lot for me. So everything's kind of settling down. So I think I may be able to do outdoor season. I don't know, my schedule's still kind of busy, but you don't, like Kaylee said, you don't have to do a sport just to have like an outlet. I mean, now since I'm not doing track, just go to the gym, work out that way. But I think it was also the team dynamic that I'm missing. So that's kind of been hard for me. I miss my teammates. So at least I get to see a couple of them. They're coming on later. So that's good.
Princess, I know you said earlier about how your physical kind of tells you what's going on mentally. And that just made me think about how we recently transitioned to those earlier start times. And guys, I'm such a night owl since quarantine began. So like, how would you guys say, like exercising definitely helps with that too. Like transitioning from that 10 o'clock to now 6 o'clock. How do you guys feel? I don't even have words for it. Like, okay, I do hybrid, right? So Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's hard. It's difficult. Getting up I get up at 6:15. I don't know about y'all, but getting up 6:15, like no light. At least when I woke up at 7:25, don't tell my teachers. I have some type of daylight or something, but now I have to wake up 6:15. It's like it's restricting. It's like it hurts. But at the same time, it helps. I don't know how to explain it. It hurts, but it helps. Because you're kind of getting back into like the normal routine of things a little bit. Yes, definitely. Because the first day of hybrid, I was like, wait, this feels like a regular school day. This feels like my life is going right back to normal. Then I got to school and I was like, no, it's not. But it helped.
Yeah, I think them switching the times back was kind of emphasis on how important getting sleep is, because still to this day for me it's kind of a struggle. I mean, but we're getting there. It's just, go to sleep earlier. That's kind of hard, but hey, you gotta do what you need to do. But yeah, it's definitely been a struggle for me. 7:25, I don't know how I was up energized that early. That's every day too. Yeah. 5 days a week. How about you, Marlene? Like, how you feeling?
Definitely a shocker. I have like 10 alarms on in the morning, and they're like 5 minutes apart after like the first one goes off, because I just can't. I try to get as much sleep as I can before logging into that first class. Very hard.
Guys, mine is 7:20, 7:21, 7:22, up to 7:25. That's how my alarms are. I need like an extra reminder. I'm screaming. It's just crazy. Like, I don't know what they thought they were gonna do with that. Like, how are you gonna make us wake up, be able to wake up at 10:10 or whatever, and then go back about 3 hours? Have to wake up. I don't know what's going on with Mr. Bo's head, but I mean, it helped. That's all I'm gonna say. I guess it's a reminder. The moral of our story is to get more sleep. Get more sleep, basically. Get more sleep. because that'll help you feel better and everything. And also for me, I know like exercising in the mornings always feels great because it like you're waking up and you're sleepy, you don't want to do anything, and then it kind of just like slaps you in the face. It's like, let's get started for the day. Definitely stretch, go outside, take a deep breath, get some nice, O2, carbon dioxide, nitrogen. This is why I feel, I didn't say I didn't feel, but why me and chemistry weren't friends. Just breathe in some nice air.
Yeah, I mean, what Marilyn said, I know like 3 days out the week, so I go to the gym, wake up at 5 in the morning, so you just come home, log into class. Yeah, so it does get the day going, get your blood pumping running. I still am tired, but it's something. Can keep your eyes open during class, definitely.
You are a trooper. That's right. It cannot deny. Kaylee, what about you? Your sport is very tough and, really physical. So how about you?
Like, it is, definitely. I don't know, like, okay, so like, what was your question again?
I was just asking, like, when it came to physical, like, stuff, like exercise and whatnot, like, how is it for you now that, are you guys doing your sport now, or is it going to be later?
Well, I actually have lacrosse practice at 30 or something. But yeah, I think even if you don't work out, just doing some, like, when your alarm goes off, obviously it's hard because I don't even do it most times, but like, just like force yourself out of the bed, because like once you're out, you're like, it's so much easier to like actually like go brush your teeth or something. But if you don't work out, like, then just take a shower, because even if you're taking like a warm shower, like it's still like the water hitting you shocks you. But yeah, I think if you're looking for something to do, because obviously we're still in quarantine and we still have extra time, I would definitely suggest, like, you don't even have to join a sport, just like do something like that. Like, just go kick a ball at the wall. That'll keep you, at least for me, that'll keep you like doing something for like a long time.
Okay, now that we've given you guys our tips with exercise, sports, and getting more sleep, because yes, you need that sleep, we have some special guests here from our track team that are going to talk to us a little bit more about just how we can handle our mental health and how they've done that with, COVID and sports and everything. Welcome.
Hey, you guys.
We're good.
We're connected.
Yeah.
Hey, Peter.
Hey. So we have two very, very, very successful track athletes here, as we all know. So we just wanted to, bring you guys on and have you guys talk to us about, mental health and physical health within, your track realm, if that's the great way to say it. And just, give us tips. We'll give the viewers tips, I guess, on how to handle that.
I like to go first. I would say with track and school, it's more or less like you have to focus on both at the same time. With being a student athlete in track, like track is really time consuming. It's an everyday sport. It's a year-round sport at the same time too. So like you have to continuously keep your grades up and continuously like work at the same time. So being a student athlete is it's not hard being a student or an athlete, but being both at the same time is what's really hard. But at the same time, being able to take breaks and whatnot and focus on school makes it easier at the same time. Thank you.
Yes, you touched on a very great point. Take breaks. Sometimes we're so driven and we want to keep going, but we forget to take breaks. That was a great point. Michael, what about you?
Yeah, like to touch up on what Peter said, it's hard, trying to focus on school and then knowing that you have sports right away. One thing I try and do is like
I feel like it's okay to work through the weekends. Like, some people, like, after practice, they'll just stress themselves out and just get right to homework, and then, they're not getting any sleep. They're joining class late. They just feel fatigued and everything. One thing that I do that works really well is that I work through the weekends. The way with learning online and everything. Teachers, they're expanding due dates. Sometimes you get an assignment and it's due the very next week. So I say it's okay. Spread your work out. Don't try and do all at once. Work through the weekends. Yes, weekends are there for you to rest and not just like release your mind off of school. But being a student athlete, it can be stressful. So just work on the weekends. Spread everything out. That way you have better mental health and you feel better about yourself.
Very, very, very great points, Ro.
Oh, I just wanted to know, like, if you guys can touch upon transitioning. Like, this year is so different from last year. So how was that for you?
I would say transitioning. I would say it's very hard. Like, it's difficult at first because the practices now this year are at a different time. Like last year, it would be right after school. So as soon as school was over, like we wouldn't have need transportation to practice. So we'll go straight to practice right after school. But this year it's at like around 4:30, and this time we have to go to the school. So meanwhile, when school is over for us, that's when we have time to work, and then also prepare ourselves for track practice. So like going there and then coming back after practice, being tired, exhausted, we have to continuously work again, and then be prepared for the same thing the next day. So it's pretty hard transitioning, but you get used to it.
Yeah, what Peter said, the transition at first, it was kind of weird, like we just used to, right after school going to practice. Now you just have to wait and then, get rides and everything. And on top of that, like the practices itself, like a lot of things change for us. We're used to big needs and all that. Now it's like we have to stay small, I feel practicing a mask is the hardest, but we're doing our best to help control the spread. So, we got to persevere through it and all that. Yeah.
That sounds tiring. So how do you guys stay like motivated and everything?
How I stay motivated is definitely like through my teammates and my coach. But like it's hard it's hard at the end of the day. But like I guess the motivation still carries from like last year. Like we all want to be great at something or be good, like, and hopefully get a scholarship through our sport.
Yeah, motivation, for me is like last year, our season got cut short. And if I'm being honest, like last season, I didn't have one of the best seasons. So I use that as motivation to push me through, keep me going for this season. We didn't have an outdoor season, but I remember how outdoor season was like my freshman year. So I keep that as a motivation to say, hey, we're almost there. The outdoor season's coming, the vibes and everything is good vibes. It just makes you feel happy. So that's my motivation.
That's really great. Do you guys have any like mental health tips, whatnot, like anything? Because usually, honestly speaking, men don't really speak on their mental health and all that type of stuff. It's always pushed and like directly towards women because we're more open to say our feelings and whatnot. So like coming from a guy standpoint, like
I'd say to deal with that mental stuff, like I would say like take a break. Like if what you're going through isn't good or like it's troublesome and stuff like that, like you can't handle it, like definitely take a break. Like slow down and like take one day. It's always take everything one day at a time. Like deal with what you're doing that day. Don't worry about like the future, because when you do that, things do get worse. So I say take things one day at a time. Also like you should like I would say talk to a teammate, because teammates usually you have friends that are going through the same situations you're going through. That's when it's like, oh, you can also lean on a teammate or lean on your coach, someone that you can trust, But yeah, definitely take things one day at a time.
Like sport, just sports in general, they can be very like mentally draining. Like if you feel like you're not doing enough or like you feel like you're not performing your best, that can be very mentally draining. Like they'll just get quiet, not say anything. It's good to like what Peter said, it's good to have a coach just open up to talk to them. There's people out there that give good advice, so it's good to open up. That keeps you going. You gotta remember that there will be better days. So, yeah, sometimes you can be sad, but like it's good to open up because that'll help you feel better. Surround yourself with good company because that good company will also uplift you and make you feel good about yourself, help you move past it and keep going forward.
Those are all such great tips. And I know you guys have had a really great season, so tell us more. What are some accomplishments?
All right, so currently this season, I'm pretty proud of myself. I didn't expect things to go so well because with the little practice we have, but this year I've been able to run and get first at districts. I got first at districts in my hurdle event. Also placed in other events, and then regionals. I also got first again. In my hurdles. So I was like, oh, I'm pretty pumped, and I'm getting like new personal records and stuff. So like also after that I could have qualified for nationals and stuff like that. But like we didn't have nationals this year. And then at states, like too bad, but like I got second place. I was running against like you was number 4 or whatever, but like still I was really proud. But I also wanted to win, but it's all fine. Because next year I'm pretty sure I will definitely have a better year, or this coming out.
For me, I like to call this season kind of like my revenge season, comeback season, because sophomore year I didn't have the best. I was on a decline. But this year, I was able to district champ first place. Regionals, I was able to come in third, which helped me advance to states. States, I didn't do all that well, but I was just happy to be there. It was an honor to be there just to compete at the state level. So it was good note. I ended on good notes. Going into the outdoor season, just working more, getting ready, trying to reclaim that district title for shot put, and hopefully be a district champion in discus too, and hopefully advance to states once again.
We are so proud of y'all. I mean, I feel like I could have beat y'all, but I mean, that's just speaking on me. I don't know about y'all, but here, don't look like that. I got some hops and whatnot for the hurdles.
Oh yeah, come out there then.
I can throw a little far, you feel me?
Yeah, come on, let's go see you out
there. I got the technique, but we're so proud. I'm really waiting for Kalia. Hopefully she can make it out to indoor, really do her due. But it's great. I'm so happy that you guys got a season, got to get some repertoire for your sports. You can send out to college coaches, go D1, for Potomac and whatnot. You feel me? And yeah. So I just have one question. We got some time. How do you boost each other's spirits? You know what I mean? You have to oh yeah, good job. Oh yeah, you're gonna eat, but or you're gonna do great. Let me simple it, But it's how do you boost each other's spirits?
Boosting each other's spirits, I would say, sometimes it's really hard. It's difficult, knowing how one person feels, because with track, it's a mental sport. It's 80% mental, 20% physical. Because really, everything you do is you're on your own. Really, even if it's a relay, you're literally on your own. You're in your own head. So I would say, always giving someone that boost of confidence, saying, "Oh, you're gonna do well." That alone is more than enough. Because you don't hear that enough from other people, because you're always focused on yourself. But if you continuously say, "You're gonna do great. You're gonna do great," that will boost each other up. And also seeing each other work at practice, seeing your person, the person you're running against, your own teammate, oh, okay, you're gonna do great. Yeah, keep working. You're definitely gonna be great. Stuff like that definitely helps someone mentally.
Yeah, as we said before, you gotta make sure you surround yourself with good company. Everybody's gonna be nervous, but the question is, there's gonna be those that show the nervousness and those that hide it. The best thing you want to do is whenever you see someone that's nervous, you just gotta go up to them, hype them up, just make them feel good about themselves, let them know that they're gonna do good and all that. Not to think about their opponents, but think about themselves. You gotta help them feel good, shake the nerves off, so they can feel better about themselves. That's why it's always good. Become friends with good company, and you're gonna be straight.
Yes, and on that note, being teammates, guys, I just want to say I'm so proud of you. Watching y'all grow from freshman year to now, like, I've seen the work y'all have put in. Y'all are some hard workers for real. So you guys deserve everything that you've accomplished and everything you're sure to accomplish, because really it's only up from here. Just want y'all to know I'm proud of you, and hopefully I am gonna be there outdoor season, but I'm so proud of y'all for real. Like, y'all are doing a thing. I'm hearing stuff, I'm hearing good things. I love what I'm hearing, and can't wait to hear some more good things about y'all.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Kalia. Thank you.
All right, thank you guys so much for your tips. And just to like jump off what Leah said, we are so proud of you. Like, honestly, this year's been like troubling for everyone, but hearing like positive things like this is always so much fun. And I mean, you guys should see our Twitter account. Like, they are a constant, like, we're just popping off, like, praising you guys because we're so proud of your accomplishments and everything. So thank you for taking the time to come on the Blue Blood Hour today and just tell our fellow Potomac students and the community about all the awesome things you do for us. And from there, we are going to continue with our podcast. So thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Bye.
So talented. Crazy.
Very, like, they really did it this year. Like, it's crazy. And also Sydney, shout out to Sydney, you know, Women's History Month. She got first in her event. I don't remember what her event is, but she got first in states. And it was like a personal record for her and whatnot. I just it's one of the jumps. It's one of the jumps.
Good job, Sydney.
She really did that. Like 1, 2, hop. You know, you feel me? She really did that. So proud. You know, maybe I could have done.
Yeah, you know, feel like I raised her. With me, I'm a proud mother.
Khalid, are we gonna see you?
Right, we'll see you. Relay.
Hopefully, that's the plan. You know, just
go back 4 by 2.
Oh.
Why? Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, definitely. I'm so proud of my teammates, honestly. If you only saw my practice, like, they deserve everything they've accomplished. Yeah, they deserve it.
Okay. Now, you know, we got a little bit of a real, like, special guest. We have the one and only Coach Honore coming, also with Anthony Jackson, excuse me. You know, he made first team. You know, their awards are kind of confusing. I don't know, but he did. He's done it this year as well. A whole basketball star in himself. But yeah, you guys want to size them up a little bit more?
Yes, I'm not aware of his accomplishments, but we'll let him come on and tell you guys on what he accomplished, so you know I'm not loud and wrong on here. But yes, we're proud of him as well. So
when the whole team went undefeated,
period. Don't put up the Potomac, okay?
They got second in states in their class and whatnot. Like, come on, like, and they did it. And I heard, well, I saw also that Coach Honore was the one driving the bus. So for him to do that, like, I gotta get like his thoughts on that, because that's crazy. Like, you really doing the thing and you also driving the bus. Like, you know, special privileges should have, you know, been helped. But for him to do that, it's like really inspirational and powerful. So I'm excited to hear what he has to say about that.
Me too.
Okay, while we're waiting for him, can we just address how good this sports season has been in general? Like,
yes, our football team.
Oh, don't even get me started on the football team.
Oh my God.
They're 3-1, I think, or something like that. You know me in sports, I don't really know. But they're, and Rakim doing it. Devin, shout out to like all of them. Rakim, Devin, Jalen, whoever else I'm missing. Like, they're really doing it.
They were on the news.
They were on the news. I wish they
Inside Nova.
Everybody, Inside Nova. I be seeing our school every day on Inside Nova. It's always something. I'm just so happy, like, that we're getting the recognition that we deserve. You know what I mean? I don't really do anything, just cheer from the sidelines. But even our cheerleading team is getting recognition. Like, their banners were so cute. Let's talk about that. I don't know if y'all saw that, but their banners, I want one. No. Mr. Joseph Esquinin. I know I butchered his last name. I need a picture by him, and I need a banner. That's all I have to say.
Yes, I think it's even better when you know these people personally, because it's like I've seen all the work you put in. You're finally getting the recognition that you should have been getting, but they deserve it. Like our football team, they've been putting in work, okay? And
Our swim team is doing that. What's it called? Kayla, what's her name? The one that dives. She did her due. That's all we're gonna say. Our swim team did their due. Like it's like every team is just eating. Girls basketball did their due. Jewel, she got first team, I think, for basketball and whatnot. It was just everybody's eating. I'm so happy.
I think she's dying to her college too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Seeing stuff on social media.
It's also Victoria.
Yes, Victoria's at college right now.
Really, she said bye, y'all. She
right.
Said her college basketball as she should. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, it's not even who would have thought. It's just like, wow, like seeing it with your own eyes. You usually see it with other schools. You're like, oh, wow, congrats, But like, when it's people you grew up with from the sandbox days, like elementary school, middle school, it's like, wow, that's crazy.
Grow into the person that they are. It's really amazing. And I can't wait to see the things that you guys are going to be doing too. Yeah. Blue Blood Hour.
Yes. And with that, we have Mr. Jackson here, Anthony, a whole legend right now.
Yes, sir. A whole basketball star in our midst. Welcome.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
All right, welcome to the Blue Blood Hour. Today we are talking about mental health in sports. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, Anthony, so all the viewers get a background.
I'm Anthony Jackson. I'm a 4-year varsity starter. I've been playing basketball all my life. Basically, basketball is just like a getaway from everything on the outside. Allows you to express yourself athletically, and I just love the game for real.
Amazing. So how would you say you dealt with transitioning from doing basketball the way it usually is to now basketball COVID edition?
Well, honestly, it's not that much different. It's just the fact that we had to wear masks and had no fans. So honestly, in order to make it feel the same, the bench, the players on the bench just had to have energy so that we could still have energy in the gym. Playing with masks wasn't really that hard. Sometimes it was difficult to breathe a little bit, but after you get past that, it's just like playing a regular game. So.
Don't be shy. Tell us a little bit of your teams and your personal accomplishments.
This year we won the district regular season, the district championship, the regional championship, and we made it to the state championship. We went 13-1. We had 7 players on the all-district, Cardinal all-district team. We had, I think, 3 players on the all-region team. And then we also had another 3 players on the all-state team. To be honest, it was this season was probably one of my favorite years, playing with the team. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I know you said you don't, it's weird because there's no, fans in the stands, but did any of you guys buy the little cutouts they were selling where you could, get a cutout of yourself? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. My parents, a lot of the parents got cutouts. And then they also ended up adding, celebrity cutouts. So then, Bernie Sanders and you had Zion Williamson in there and all these other celebrities in there. It's actually pretty cool. It's funny to look at too, all their fake and stuff. But yeah, they had a lot of cutouts in the stands. So So it kind of felt like there was fans just without the noise, but yeah, it was nice.
Should I invest in one of those? Should we all invest in it out?
It was a small investment, only like what, $20, I think. You know?
Yeah, y'all should invest in it, and y'all get to keep it after the season's over. Y'all can keep it too, so y'all have a little picture of yourselves in a cardboard cutout form. So yeah.
But imagine waking up in the middle of the night and you see yourself staring back at you. Maybe it's okay. Maybe we'll keep that as a back pocket option. So we wanted to ask you how you stayed motivated. You know, today's topic is about mental health and physical health, so we just wanted to ask you how you stayed motivated.
Well, I stayed motivated because I had a goal. Pretty much everybody on the team had a goal. We wanted to get to the state championship. Past 3 years, you know, we haven't been able to get to that point. 2 years in a row, we went to the state tournament, and we just weren't able to exceed that first game. So basically, we just had a goal, and we had to stay motivated to that goal. In order to get there, we had to be disciplined. We had to stay away from COVID, and we had to try and work as hard as we could under the circumstances we were in to get to where we needed to be. Unfortunately, there was a point in the season where we had to go under COVID protocol, and people thought that we weren't going to come back from that. They didn't think we were going to be able to get back to the point where we were before. So we just stayed locked in as a team, and when we came back, we were even better than how we were before quarantine was, and we just stayed locked in until we got to where we wanted to be at. So yeah.
That's great. We're just so proud of our basketball team. Y'all really put us on the map even more. I see y'all on Untitled like every other day, and it's just so great. Anybody else have questions or not?
I don't have a question, but I just want to say congratulations for all your accomplishments. We are proud of you and the rest of the basketball team. And thank you for coming on to share with us. We love when our athletes brag on themselves because y'all deserve it, all the recognition. You guys deserve it.
I have one little question. All right. Because everyone keeps asking, please explain the tradition of when you guys win your games, because people are confused.
What do you mean by tradition of when we win the games?
Like a teacher asked me, what does it mean when you guys sleep?
Well,
inside scoop. You
know? Don't be shy. Tell us.
When we win the games, honestly, just winning the games, it's just normal. It's just how it is, you know. Ever since before us, we have a name on our chest that we have to represent. You know, the team before us, they've been winning for the past few years. You know, so we just have to keep winning. That's just what we have to do. We can't be the one team that lost all the games and all that, because then we don't want to be disgraced to the name on our chest. So we just winning is just the culture for real. It's just how it is. We just win. After the games, after we win, we just get ready for practice the next day. It's nothing new. We just get ready for practice the next day, keep it moving on to the next game. And then we get a championship. Sometimes we do a little dance, or take some pictures or something. But other than that, winning is winning. We just keep it moving.
All right. You have a legacy to protect. I get it. Of course. Do you guys have any more questions for Anthony?
I just have a question about mental health when it comes to being a student athlete, because I know in the rules it's you have to have 5 classes, at least 5 classes to do a sport. So I just want to know and I know you're a little bit smart, you got the brains or whatever, but so taking some advanced classes plus the like how basketball is so demanding? Like, how did you balance that right now?
Well, one, you want to be eligible to play, so that pretty much has you like that keeps you motivated to do good in school, because if you fail one class and you only have like 6 classes, or you don't pass at least 5 classes and you can't play, then you don't want to be in that position. So that pretty much keeps me motivated, and also it's like kind of like a time management type thing. Get work done when you have time. Just try and like dedicate like probably like an hour or two to your homework, and then go to practice, and then you can chill afterwards, or you can do homework after practice. But really the biggest motivation is trying to stay eligible to be able to play.
That's great. That's great to hear.
How would you say like your coach helped you with that, like keeping that morale and motivated and handling your mental health and everything?
Well, coach always had his office open to us whenever we needed to talk to him about anything, whether it was school or family, anything like that. And then also he would check our grades. Every week we had to do a progress report, especially like when we were back in school. But this year it was more show him our student view, to make sure that we're on our stuff. So the coaches are really active when it comes to grades, because they also care about our success, like after basketball, like academics, all that, not just basketball, but also grades and like work opportunities and all that stuff, internships, all that. So they're really on us academically.
Okay, thank you. These are tips that everyone can use as we're transitioning back to in-person and everything too. So you gave us a lot of good tips. Number 1 for me is definitely to get more sleep. What's like everyone's number 1 tip on how to manage mental health?
I'll go first. Mine is talk to somebody. Sometimes you get in your own thoughts, your own head, you're overthinking, you're like, you play with your own self-esteem. Like sometimes you yourself can bring yourself down. So it definitely helps to talk to somebody, if it's a friend, if it's like just whoever, or talk out loud. Even if you're gonna talk to yourself, just talk out loud. Don't keep it in, because that will not help at all.
I say, honestly, just get away from the laptop for a little bit. Go for a walk. Go for a bike ride. Go for a run. Get some fresh air. Just like try and clear your head. Get everything off your chest. If you need to scream, just scream, man. Just let it all out. Just let it loose. And then, get back in, get the work done. And then after that, just do something that makes you happy for real. Just do something that puts a smile on your face and makes you feel relaxed.
Yeah, I think mine is kind of just like find an outlet. I keep it broad because it kind of encompasses what everybody said. Because I know for me, it's different for everybody. Like mine is exercising. I'm trying to get more organized so I can, have more time to read and stuff. So for everybody, it's different. But ultimately, just find an outlet, find something that works for you. Or like Anthony said, you can get away from the laptop. Like Princess said, you can talk to somebody. Just find that time for yourself and to do something that you need to do.
Like Princess said, go out and find someone to talk to. But even like if you're not willing to share your feelings with the person physically, I say like get a journal or something, write down all your thoughts, pour your heart out into that journal, because at least you're listening to yourself and you can like reread and see like what's going on in your head and all that, and like rethink and reevaluate everything.
I definitely agree with like obviously talking about it. Like even if it's not to your friends, if it's just like to yourself, like talking out loud or in a journal. But like I guess something that like I do is like don't let like not even just schoolwork, just in general, like things to do, like your daily things. Don't let it pile up. Like obviously it's easier said than done, but try and do things like at least a little bit every day, and then like once you get a certain amount done, do something fun that you enjoy. So like, it's like a good thing for your brain. Like I did something productive, and now I'm gonna give myself something fun to like make me, happy and stuff.
These are all great tips. Definitely look into them because they will help, especially they'll make you feel better. And it's just great to hear from students like ways that you can help yourself. Unfortunately, Coach Honore was not able to make it today, but we are so happy with all the guest speakers we had. Thank you before to Michael and Peter, who spoke to us about their amazing track season, and to Anthony, who literally just told us how he protects our legacy of being basically having the best basketball team in the county, state, and world. But yeah, so thank you to everyone watching, and make sure you tune in for our next episode. As always, go check out our social media pages, which are our leadership one, and then all the SCA classes have some too. So definitely check those out just for updates, and also be on the lookout for these amazing sport teams because we have stuff up for all of them. And we told you already, but if you want more info, Inside Nova is where it's at. Just go, tune in, all the info's there. But yeah.
I think that's a wrap. We are so grateful that you guys are watching, and you guys tuned in. Share, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. We're a little bit YouTube official or whatnot. But yeah, just come back next time because we bring on the heat with this podcast. We probably got some more special guests brewing up and whatnot. But yeah.
Remember, if you stay to the end, just put a hashtag in the comments, hashtag getting into it, because that's what we do here at Blue Blood Hours. And you can also comment what you want us to talk about next time.
Definitely. Okay, well, that's it. Bye.
Bye.